Okay, in this video we will talk about the set operations. Right, so there you see the sets in question. So the big U, the universal set U, are the integers from 1 to 20. Set A contains all odd integers, B multiples of 3, and C 1 to 10. Okay, now if you want to, you can go ahead and list all the elements in each set, but I don't think that's really necessary. Rather than that, what I want you to do is try to visualize in your mind what are the elements in each set. Okay, so we're going to do a series of short problems. First is this right here. Okay, so number one, A intersect B. All right, remember the definition of intersection means we are looking for the elements in A as well as those in B. So again, that means it's common elements. Okay, don't look at this as all in A and all in B. That's not what the intersection means. Okay, again, this means satisfying two conditions. What two conditions? One condition that it must be in A, also it must be in B. All right. Okay, so let's do this in a kind of lazy way. Lazy way meaning I'm going to write everything out. Okay, so here A is going to contain all odds. So it'll be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. Now, if you are a little worried whether you missed one, or maybe you wrote more than what you're supposed to do, one thing that can keep you in track is count. Remember, we are dealing with 1 to 20, so obviously 20 numbers, and half of this is even and half of is odd. So when we listed all the odds, I should just have 10, exactly 10. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so that sort of guarantees that I didn't miss any. Okay, then let's list B. B are all multiples of 3. Hope you're familiar with multiples of 3. Okay, that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. Right, as you can see, some are even and some are odd. All right, then now what I want to do is look for what are so-called common elements, and that should be pretty easy to see. What are common? 3 is common, 9 is common, and 15. So our answer should be just 3, 9, 15. Okay, and be sure to write all your answers inside this pair of braces. Okay, again, I don't think you really have to write or list out all the elements in both A, B. Okay, and okay, rather than that, try to visualize what's in A, what's in B. Okay, that's the first problem. All right, and let's do one more. Okay, how about number 2? Let's do, well, A union B. Okay, so we are still dealing with saying A, B, but then now it's a union. Remember, union means or. That means I want all the elements that are either in A or in B. That means it could be in both. All right. Okay. Again, earlier I wrote all the elements in A, all the odds, all the elements in B. Okay. If you kind of forgot what they were, you can rewind and see what those elements are. So here I'm going to now list. What I'm going to do is first I'm going to list everything in A. That would be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Those are all my odds. Okay. My answer to this whole problem must contain at least those, and possibly more. Here we will have more. And where would those more elements come from? It will come from B. B will contribute few extra. Okay, remember, B's are all multiples of 3. Now, some multiples of 3 are odd, and I already listed them here, 3, 9, 15. Okay, so that means those will be actually have duplicates, but remember, we don't write anything more than once. So I'm going to have all those 10 odds plus more from B. So B is going to contribute so-called the even multiples of 3. Okay, so that should be the answer for this number 2 problem. Alright, so again, all odds plus even numbers, and those are coming from set B. Okay, now sometimes you may want to write this in so-called particular order, in this case ascending order. So let me just do this. Actually, I'm getting ready for our next number 3 problem. 7, 9, 11, and there's the 12, 13, 15, 17, 18, and 19. Okay. Alright, why did I do that? Because I want you to now do number 3, which is A union B, whole thing intersect with C. So that's where the set C is coming from. Okay, and yes, we do want to use the result of example number 2. Alright, because what we want to do is take the entire A union B, cut all of these. Intersect means find common element from all of the A union B and C. Remember, C contain all integers from 1 to 10. Alright, so basically what we're looking for is look at this big list of A union B and pick off what are the integers from 1 to 10. And basically that's just this. Okay, hope now you see why I decided to write the result of number 2 in this ascending order. It's easy to pick it out. Pick out the answer for number 3. Okay, so again, I'm looking for the common element among these two sets, here and here. Okay, again, we had the result from number 2 problem. Okay, that would be like a first half. Intersect common with set C. Alright, so final answer to that would just be, okay, again, what I highlighted here in purple. So 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay, that should be the answer. Alright, and in our next video we'll do a little bit more challenging problem, and that will include so-called complement. Alright, okay, that's it for this video.